Big breaking news coming in at the top of the bulletin. In the wake of the hijacking of the Jafar Express in Pakistan, the Baloch Liberation Army has now issued a fresh statement. The BLA claims that more than 30 personnel of the Pakistan Army have been eliminated by the Baloch forces. It has given a 48-hour ultimatum to Pakistan for prisoner exchange. The statement reads, and I quote, "In the clashes that continued for several hours, more than 30 enemy personnel have been eliminated so far. 214 hostages are considered prisoners of war, and the Baloch Liberation Army is prepared for a prisoner exchange. Pakistan is given 48 hours to immediately and unconditionally release Baloch political prisoners, forcibly disappeared persons and national resistance activists," end quote, is the statement coming in from the Baloch Liberation Army. It further says that if demands are not met within the stipulated period, all prisoners of war will be neutralized and the train will be completely destroyed. So a strong statement coming in from the Baloch Liberation Army, a huge warning to the Pakistan government in the wake of the hijacking of the Jafar Express. As per the Baloch Liberation Army, there are 214 hostages and over 30 army personnel have been eliminated. So it's an unfolding situation in Pakistan as the Baloch Liberation Army has dealt a severe blow to the entire Pakistani state, primarily the presence of the Pakistan military in Balochistan. To get more details, I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. Siddhant, so there was clearly an escalation when it comes to the BLA's attacks inside Pakistan over the last few weeks, but this has really delivered a severe blow to the Pakistan state, primarily the Pakistan military.
Well, that's right, Ayushman. This is the biggest national security crisis for Pakistan in recent times. There have been many attacks by Taliban Pakistan. There have been many, many activities by Balochistan rebel forces. But this is perhaps the intensity of this particular act is huge, and perhaps, as you rightly said, that it's a big blow to the security setup of Pakistan. In fact, Ayushman, we have received this new release from Baloch Liberation Army, and this release confirms that more than 30 army personnel have been eliminated. In fact, BLA has given an ultimatum for 48 hours for the prisoner exchange. Now, this release, Ayushman, says that BLA has maintained complete control of the train and all hostages for the past 8 hours. Under the rules of war, these 214 hostages are considered prisoners of war. BLA want Pakistan to consider them as prisoners of war, and BLA is prepared for prisoner exchange. So they are demanding prisoner exchange with the government of Pakistan. The occupying state of Pakistan is given 48 hours to immediately, unconditionally release Baloch political prisoners, forcibly disappeared persons, and national resistance activists. Now, that's a big challenge before the government of Pakistan, how to handle this hostage crisis, where BLA has demanded the release of all its political prisoners and those who have been forcibly disappeared. The activists. Now, BLA is demanding Pakistan to release all of them in exchange for the 214 hostages currently in BLA's custody. So it's been more than 8 hours, Ayushman, since this train was taken, since this train was, BLA took charge of this train, and all the hostages are still in BLA's custody. In fact, the train is in full BLA's control, despite several attempts by Pak Army, to take control of the train. Now they are demanding the release of the political activists, forcibly disappeared people, and the people associated with with Baloch movement.
Right. So clearly, for now, as per security experts, the Baloch Liberation Army has been able to coordinate its attacks. That's why it's been able to gain so much success in this insurgency against the Pakistan state. But Siddhant, the most glaring part of this statement coming in from the BLA is that if once the 48-hour deadline expires, it is ready to execute the 214 hostages. It has many of them part of the Pakistan military. But please stay with us, because we're getting another reaction reaction from the Baloch side. What we are learning is that Abdul Qadir Baloch, a former parliamentarian in Pakistan and a Baloch activist, Qadir Baloch has told CNN News 18 that at least 150 Pakistani military personnel have been neutralized in this attack on the Jafar Express. They have been neutralized while fighting the Baloch Liberation Army militants after the BLA hijacked the Jafar Express in Balochistan. The claim was made by Qadir Baloch in an exclusive conversation with CNN News 18's Manoj Gupta. Please listen in to this conversation as this entire crisis continues to unfold as we speak. It's been 8 hours since this attack took place, 214 hostages, but Qadir Baloch making it very clear that the BLA has neutralized 150 personnel of the Pakistan military. Listen in.
ये क्या कारण है जिसकी वजह से इतना सब कुछ दोबारा से शुरू किया है बलोचों ने?
बलोचों ने ये बहुत अच्छे से शुरू किया हुआ है। BLA, BLF और दूसरे तंजीमों ने, और खासकर BLF तो पहले से ही शुरू किया हुआ है। ये कई अटेम्प्ट उन्होंने पहले भी किए हैं इस तरह, वो अपनी मुल्क की आज़ादी के लिए कि हम लोग आज़ाद मुल्क से और आज़ादी चाहते हैं। तो यहाँ लोगों को लापता भी कर रहे हैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, जिसके लिए हम लोगों ने 16 साल से स्ट्रगल किया हुआ है। वॉइस फॉर बलोच मिसिंग पर्सन, इसका मैं वाइस चेयरमैन भी हूँ। तो इस सिलसिले में वो लोगों को उठाते हैं। अभी तो ऐसे ज़्यादा उठा रहे हैं, हद से ज़्यादा लोगों को, खासकर स्टूडेंट्स को। तो इसी सिलसिले में ये लोग आज जो जाफर एक्सप्रेस जा रहा था क्वेटा से, तो किसी ने उनको इतला दी है, शायद उनके लोग भी यहाँ हैं, इंटेलिजेंस वाले। तो ये जा रहे थे बोलान के करीब, वहाँ टनल बहुत हैं, एक नहीं 4-5 टनल हैं, अंग्रेजों के दौर के बने हुए हैं, पहाड़ों के अंदर हैं। तो उन्होंने, किसी ने इतला दिया कि शायद ये लोग अभी ईद है, ईद के लिए छुट्टी जा रहे हैं, छुट्टी के लिए लोग जा रहे हैं फौजी लोग। तो इनको किसी ने इतला दिया, वो ट्रेन को रोका, उन्होंने देखा कि वाकई उन्होंने चेक किया, जो फौजी थे उनको अलग किया, जो सिविल लोग थे उनको अलग किया, फिर उनको उन्होंने चेक करने के बाद ही मार के फेंक दिया।